Students have to apply and be accepted into one of a few different programs. Currently, I believe there to be 7, and that's a bit of a misstatement as well. I'm including honors and discipline under kind of one umbrella, but really that divides and subdivides into 20 plus programs. I believe it's 24 currently. Okay. Each of those programs, though, regardless of which one you happen to be accepted to, they come with an additional layer of academic rigor. They come with an additional layer of complexity to an undergraduate degree that's already difficult to base on. Specifically, within this university, undergraduate research is expected of all of their honor students. All honor students, regardless of program, will complete either a senior honors thesis and or a capstone project. Additionally, students will also have to undertake honors enriched coursework, which is a wonderful opportunity to approach your faculty before the start of the semester and say, hey, I'm about to be in your biology class. I would like for you to make it a little bit more difficult on me. Give me an extra few pieces of work. What can I do to enrich this course and cause it to be an honors enriched course? So, yeah, you need to know that. Again, I'm talking to the guests here. I want you to know who you're sitting at the table with. You're sitting with a very elite group of students that have really kind of fought and clawed and scratched to do something really special here. I don't want you to skate by that. I want you to be aware of it. Additionally, peer pressure is real. Peer pressure is real. And it has a negative connotation by and large when you don't hang out with folks who smoke, because then you'll wind up smoking and so on and so forth. But within the honors college, the peer pressure is very much so positive in nature. It's almost incumbent upon you to partake of whether it be domestic study away programs or international study abroad programs. How many clubs can I possibly sign up for and really hope to maybe garner a leadership position in? And it's expected that you will function as a mentor of sorts for your for folks that are in your class. And so really, we all, every student in this room have a remarkable story, and it is ingrained within the various honors college programs. So I wanted you to be aware of that. Now, I am a health science major, and like any good science geek, I have to have some numbers to talk about, right? So I wanted you to know that the honors college is comprised of approximately, these are very ish numbers, 500 students. So approximately 500 students at any one point in time contained within the honors college. The student body, at last I saw, was almost at 14,000. So think on that for just a second. Really, think on that. The students at your table tonight are part of that 500. They are the cream of the crop. They really, really are, and they've done something very special by making me here tonight. So give them a pat on the back, give them a round of applause. They very much so deserve it. One other thing I wanted to note was that in preparation for this talk, I was doing a little bit of looking around online, and according to the most recent data that is available via the Census Bureau, less than 38% of U.S. citizens aged 25 and older possess a 4-year or higher degree. And at the end of this week, students in this room will add to that number. So again, I think that's pretty remarkable in its own right. So congratulations to everybody in this room. The last comment I had was, obviously I'm a non-traditional student. And so it has been my observation, if you will, that when I walk into a room, I'm the typical old guy in the room, okay? And my advice, my opinions are worth what you pay for them, but for whatever it is worth, I'm proud of it. And I mean that. I've been very fortunate to participate in some domestic study away programs, multiple study abroad programs at this point, and it's been really cool. It's been been really cool for a lot of different reasons, but if you forced me to articulate what was the coolest part, it was watching the other students within my cohort, or perhaps, a decade younger than myself, but watch them squirm a little bit. And I mean that in the most healthy way possible, watching some young folks trying to learn, how do I flag down a cab in New York City? How do I maneuver through the tube in London? It's been fun to watch. And you guys have picked up on every nuanced little piece of newness that's been thrown your way flawlessly. And I'm proud of you. Thank you guys for awesome. So thank you all very much for your time, for this award. I'll hush, and I'll give it to somebody who is a much better speaker and certainly much prettier. My wife, Miss Kim.
Good evening, everybody. I don't know that I can talk that. I certainly am not a science geek, so I don't have all the numbers. But what an honor and a privilege it is to be among such an incredible group of students and graduates. Each student that I have been able to meet in this program has been someone who leaves a powerful impression in any room that they walk in. Their stories of achievements, their interests, and their unique experiences can make anybody eager to see what they will accomplish next with a knowing confidence that they will succeed at that. The mentorship, the opportunities, the community that we have come to know here with the ETSU Honors College has been the experience of a lifetime for me, and we are so grateful. We genuinely appreciate this award, and it truly means so much to us both. The grief and despair that came after the passing of our daughter Graceland seemed insurmountable to me. Since that time, while working in healthcare together, I have often heard my husband tell his students that everybody is somebody's Graceland, in order to remind them of the importance of every patient contact that they have. But I have found that it applies to much, much more than just our jobs in healthcare. Everyone has a Graceland. Everyone has hardships, losses, challenges that they feel are just too heavy to overcome. I wish that I could tell you all that what you feel in this profound moment, the pride, the happiness, and the excitement as we graduate, is all that's left. I would love to tell you that it's all uphill from this day forward, and that the difficulties of life with all the finals and the papers are over. But I simply cannot make that promise. But what I can tell you is that every single graduate in this room has already shown that they have everything that it takes to face all of those hard moments. This has not been easy, and I know that you all can agree. Every student in here has demonstrated a drive and determination that cannot be matched. Everything you have earned as an honor student has taken immense sacrifice, but you've had to go the extra mile. Most of us had just gotten started on our journey when the world came to a screeching halt. According to the NIH, in a study of 151 students, 95.7% experienced moderate to severe mood disorders, anxiety, depression, hostility, interpersonal sensitivity, and sleep problems during the COVID-19 pandemic, all of which are very, very not good for your studies. For many of you, you had just gotten out on your own. What should have been a time to grow lifelong friendships and new and exciting experiences to be had became a time of isolation for most of us. You quickly had to adapt from what even is Zoom to taking extensive coursework, performing data analysis, and presenting in a strictly virtual world. For many, your college jobs either became a place where you were overworked on top of your studies, or there wasn't enough work to be had. And what a terrible time to be on what is well known as the broke college kid budget. I know that we know that well. To our families and friends here tonight, that being said, let your graduates take a look at your household finances, because if nothing else, I can assure you, they know how to stretch every penny if they learn nothing else. You did all of this with the weight of the world sitting squarely on your shoulders. You took exams, you did research, you wrote paper after paper, all while you worried for the health and safety of your families at home. You missed opportunities and experiences that you should have gotten to have. And all the while, some of you even faced loss and grief during this time. The fact is that like Billy said, every single story in this room is remarkable. You've all accomplished an undertaking that many would have deemed too much. It would have been too difficult. You each had the option to say at any time, it's not a good time right now, this isn't for me. Yet, you're all here tonight. And for that alone, you should be so proud. Every graduate here has a powerful story to tell about the remarkable journey that they have had thus far, and the most exciting and most amazing part is that you all are only just at the beginning. Again, we really appreciate this award tonight, but it goes to everybody. Everybody in this room is remarkable, and just thank you guys so much for an amazing experience.